Welcome to the second part of Azure DevOps tutorial. In the previous part, we will learn about what is DevOps. Now, in the part, we will learn about what is Azure DevOps. Agenda of this video. In this video, we will learn Azure DevOps. This video, what we will learn what is Azure DevOps, what is the relationship between Azure and Azure DevOps, what is Azure DevOps services, what is Azure DevOps servers, VSTS to Azure DevOps relation. Azure DevOps is a set of modern services which is used for plan smarter, collaboration faster, ship faster. So basically this is the development life cycle of any product. First you have to plan, then you have to work, then you have to deploy. So in another way we can say that you have to plan in a smart way of for success of product. You have to collaborate better, you have to work on the code management on the development side, and at the last for the discipline you have to focus on the development part. So Azure DevOps is a set of services which provides all the features. The second point is Azure DevOps provides all these features. You can say use all of them or choose from them as per your need and require role. So if you are coming from a particular role, just like product owner, then you can work on particular service of Azure DevOps. If you are coming from development side, then you can focus on a particular service. Or if you are coming from different background, then you can choose any service as per your requirement. Also, in other side, you can choose all of them or any of them as per your requirement. The third point is Azure DevOps is developed by, managed by Microsoft. That's why we can say Azure is very fast, very secure and reliable product for the DevOps. And the fourth point is Azure DevOps was formerly known as Visual Studio Team Services. So if you are not new in .NET development, then you must be know about the VSTS. Earlier it is used to be VSTS. Now the Microsoft had changed its name. It is named by Azure DevOps. So last point is Azure DevOps provide a set of integrated features that you can access through your web browser. So basically in the simple terms, we can say that it is a website which can be exit with the help of browser and the internet. This topic we will discuss the relationship between Azure and Azure DevOps. So Azure is cloud solution which provides lots of service and features to help your organization is almost always during the development of any product by providing multiple tools and technology. So basically Azure is a cloud solution which provides lots of features which are required for your company to user for the development, for deployment, for the management of other things, also respective to the technology. There are lots of technology. There are lots of technology which you can use in the Azure. It provides you storage. It provides you lots of other things. Now, what is Azure DevOps? Azure DevOps is a feature or service of Azure. In the simple terms, we can say Azure is something very broad, and Azure DevOps is a part of Azure. We can say Azure DevOps is a feature of Azure. If we talk about the graphical representation, we can say Azure is something which is very big. Azure DevOps is a part of Azure. Understand the main point available in Azure DevOps services. There are 5 services which are available in Azure DevOps. First one is Boards, second one is Repo, third one is Pipeline, Test Plan, and the last we have Artifacts. So this is all about Azure DevOps. Azure DevOps have 5 services. You can choose any of them. You can work on them, and for a successful of the product, all the services are very important to build the product. Let's talk about each services. First we have board board are used to plan our work. Here is in the board you can write your stories, you can write your tasks, your bugs, your epics, and you can manage their progress complete to do all these things. The agile board, the Kanban board, all these things are managed in the board. Let's talk about repo. Repo is basically something related to your code. In this repo, basically it is a repository. You can use TFS repository, you can use TF, TFS or Git, and you can manage your code. You can create branches, you can create multiple repository in the project, you can use all the features which are available from the Git. Then we have pipeline. Pipeline is something related to the development of your code. So all the task, the automation process, the CI/CD, everything will be available in the pipeline. Then we have test plan. So basically it is also one of the main feature in the development, the automation testing, the manual testing, all these things can you be taken care by test plan. At the last we have artifacts. It is the collection of your package which you are getting from the private repository or public repository, which you need to share among to your team. Also these are required to for deployment. So basically in the artifacts you can store your package which are simply required for the development. The entire tutorial of Azure DevOps, we will learn all new services as well, detail one by one. So it is very important. Understand how we choose Azure Data Server. Lots of companies do not want to use cloud because they do not want to share their data to some other server. They want to store data on their own server. There are lots of scenarios. The idea of the cloud, they basically love how to work with the resource, how to create resource, how to delete resource, all these things, but ultimately we are working about the code. Then your data will be stored at the some other place. They will, which they do not want to do. They want their idea to be stored in their own premises. So if you are working with the Azure DevOps, then we have two options to choose the server. First one we have cloud, the second one is the on premises. If you do not want to have on setup, you do not have to your on server, then you can choose cloud server. So basically whenever you will create a project or an organization Azure DevOps, then you have to choose the region where you want to store the data. And second, on premises, if you do not want to use the server of the Azure DevOps, then you can choose your on premises server and everything, all the data to be stored in on premises. What is the relationship between VSTS to Azure DevOps? On September 10, 2018, Microsoft renamed VSTS to Azure DevOps Services. So earlier it was known from the VSTS, which was Visual Studio Team Services, but now after 10 September 2018, it is known as Azure DevOps Services. We can have the similarity for this VSTS. Now, first we have name as a build and release. Now it is Azure Pipeline. We have code. Now it is Azure Repo. We have work. Now is Azure Board. We have test. Now is Azure Test Plans. We have package. Now is Azure Artifacts.